Welcome. What is the deal? All right, that's enough of that.
Shout out to Blizz for making that beat too.
Yeah, shout out to Blizz, bro. I appreciate that beat. He made that beat for my stream.
We have to put a link in the description for Blizz's album and stuff. We need to go and help him promote that. Show his dope producing skills, because that nigga though is crazy.
That beat was live.
Welcome. First episode of Curious Corner. Live podcast. We talk directly about pretty much every fucking thing.
Everything, nigga.
Today is hot, y'all.
Ooh.
It's wild.
Ooh. Nigga, that's an
Donald
understatement.
Trump
That's an understatement.
has been elected.
That's y'all president. Y'all did that. Good job. Proud of y'all. Good job.
He has been elected. He won the election against Kamala Harris.
Wait, before we even get started, bro, let me just make this known now. I did not vote. Let me get that out the way.
Say you part of the problem.
I mean, they might, and I kind of am.
Yeah,
I kind of am. But
at least he admitted. I guess tell him why you ain't vote.
All right. So from my perspective, I guess we just gonna jump right straight into this. Might as well not even waste no time. Go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off. I didn't vote because I didn't feel like either side kind of aligned with what I felt like should be the next president. You know what I'm saying? And not no diss to Kamala or anything like that, because I know a lot of y'all was going kind of leaning towards her way, especially in Michigan, because I am looking at the polls right now.
We should have waited to show that so that y'all could have got my real natural reaction, because this shows. I mean, let's keep it real.
But Trump won Michigan. It looks like.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. Let's keep it real. If this man would have went out and voted, it probably wouldn't have did much. I ride around these suburban areas a lot. You know, I do a lot of delivery type shit, and the amount of Trump support that I've seen,
it's crazy.
I'm talking people who have huge flags on their pickups.
Nigga, they was coming out in droves. Nigga. They was out there, bro. They was riding for that man. Okay. And look, bro. Look. All right. Look. Let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate.
Just real quick. I'm not about to, bro.
All right. I feel you.
So I didn't need to say much.
No, I got you.
I might need to say much for them, because I don't know if they're gonna catch.
Go ahead. Explain it to them.
Listen, my thing is like, I am not about to show the amount of support for Donald Trump, or I don't think I would show any amount of support that much for any president candidate, because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not really into politics like that, but
I mean, neither of us are.
Right.
Neither of us are.
But at the same time, if I know better, my
nigga. You said that's what it boils down to,
nigga. Yo, don't we know better?
I feel like we should. Obviously, we don't.
We don't know shit.
Obviously, we don't. Look, we just two black men.
So go ahead. I mean, like you said, you know what? To play
devil's advocate. Okay. Play devil's advocate.
If you agree
with Trump,
hold on. If you agree on traditional shit,
is that what it was?
Kind of.
Is that what it was? Is that? Hold on. Let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Is that why people voted for him? Because they felt like it was the traditional way to go in a sort of sense.
His policies. He spoke to people with his policies. You want to know why? Because he spoke about inflation. He spoke about, letting us get some of that money that they sending over to fight these wars and all.
He touched
people where it mattered. which was the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is true.
You go for a motherfucker's pocket. Racism, ain't nobody thinking about that shit if your pockets is, if you got a motherfucker that's selling you, like, nigga, hey, we gonna get some money over here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cut this out. We gonna do that. Kamala, did you just fucking?
But wasn't she talking about that?
Answer no questions.
But wasn't she talking about like the middle class and everything like that? How she was gonna cut taxes for the middle class and everything like that. Like, look, I'm not one. I don't know everything that all the policies and stuff like that Kamala was trying to put forth. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I don't know all the policies that Donald Trump was trying to put forth. You know what I'm saying? All I know is a little bit that I did research from both of them, and I'm only saying that because I didn't vote. Because like just straight up, I didn't vote, and I'm sad. It's sad to say that I didn't vote.
It is
because
it's very sad because you, first of all,
bro, that's messed up. And I voted the previous years. I voted. This is the only year I didn't vote.
Even if we don't agree with a certain party's policies, we still have to look for the good in their policies, and that should be motivational enough to put us out there and want to go vote for them.
It is
now.
It is.
Look, you want to know what's gonna happen now? Whatever fuck shit Trump does,
and
they're gonna look at motherfuckers like us and be like, "See, y'all niggas didn't agree." And I'm gonna keep it real.
Hold on. They can't even say
hold
that.
on.
They can't even say
I work at UPS, right? This is a government job.
Yep.
You know how many people I spoke with? You know, it's at least probably I don't know, 10 people on my line. You know, granted, it's 4:00 in the morning, so niggas is tired. But I spoke to so many people over in the line, and it was like, yo, did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? Nobody voted, bro.
And that's the same way on my end. I know a couple people from the job that didn't vote. You know what I'm saying? And that's for my job. I know a couple people from my job that didn't vote.
We gotta do better when it comes to that shit, bro.
Bro, we can't
be sitting here hooting and hollering and complaining and all that type of shit. And niggas not even going out voting.
I see. Now I'm not complaining.
And this is what goes into what I said earlier. Niggas ain't educating themselves. Niggas ain't. We just said it. Most motherfuckers who watch CNN don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
We did have that conversation earlier. We don't
even know what they're talking about.
That conversation earlier. I don't watch CNN.
After
the day, I probably should watch CNN. Like really, after the day, I probably should.
Listen, I'm for sure, because I'm like, yo, I need to educate myself on this shit for future references a whole lot more. Because,
but bro, honestly, bro, from the way it's looking, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, bro. From the way it's looking on the poll scale, it don't look like our vote would have mattered anyway. Like, and that's just to be 100% honest. Like, look, y'all see this?
Listen,
see this?
But listen, real shit. If
that's like, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Like,
imagine if the niggas who got, or let me not say niggas, the people who have our state of mind didn't have it, and we were some sort of trustworthy in the government and some forth of kind of believer.
Okay. I see where
people would have voted.
I see, but I mean,
the fact that you listen, we trust Obama. That didn't work, right?
I mean, that worked. I mean, there were no policies
people
put
still
in
talking
place
about that shit to the point where they saying this nigga ain't do nothing.
Yeah, bro, it were no policies put in place for us specifically, like for Black people in America. It wasn't no, not that I know of. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, Rich, correct me if I'm wrong. But there were no policies put in place for Black people while Obama was in office. And that's not saying nothing bad about Obama. I think personally Obama was a good president. You know what I'm saying? Do I think Michelle probably should have ran this term? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. Michelle would have smoked Trump.
Would have smoked that man, bro.
If she would have put forth just any type of interest into wanting to be president of the United States, with Obama backing her, she would have smoked that nigga's boots. 100%.
Cleaned his clock. Cleaned that man's clock. And that's just the power of Michelle.
But I don't know. Do you know? You probably don't know this, but you know what's? I found out this a couple hours ago. But you know what's fucked up? A large percentage of Latinos and white women voted for Trump.
Really?
Look, go Google it.
Really? I'm about to Google it right now.
A large number. It fucked me up when they said it, especially the Latino vote. I said, wow. I couldn't believe that one, bro.
What was the demographic of people that voted for Trump? Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
Hey,
you right.
I told you.
You right. That's the first thing to pop up.
I told you.
Trump gained votes among Latino, urban, and young voters. You right. You right.
Urban is niggas. So niggas in the hood. So niggas in the hood basically was like, I swear to God, and I heard that shit earlier. Too.
But niggas
in the hood was like, I'm voting for Trump because he gave out stimulus.
But how was it?
Give out stimulus again.
But how was it?
And my mom, I'm like,
people
nigga. But hold on, bro. And my mom, like, nigga. He gave out a stimulus for the pandemic, bro. Like that, the pandemic thing was like, I don't even know if that ever happened, if that will ever happen again. I don't even.
Ain't no telling.
Niggas
ain't no telling.
Voted because of hope of getting free money.
I hope that's not why people voted.
I
really hope that's not why people voted.
I talked to a couple young niggas and they, yeah, gang. The reasons niggas
y'all voted for free money. I'm not mad.
The reason niggas voted,
not the betterment of society, free money.
The reason people voted for Trump, from what I mostly heard, was inflation, gas prices, stimulus. Some of the things I heard, and you know, one of the things ended up pissing one of the white dudes off on the line. The nigga yelled at everybody on the line and said, "The president is not in charge of gas prices." Nigga, it's 4:30 in the morning. Nigga.
Hey, yo, yeah, that's you gotta be hostile that early, bro. You that early and you that hostile? Like,
but I also heard him say some shit. Like he literally also said in the same breath, like, I would have voted for Michelle. Michelle should have ran.
See, that's what I feel like. That's what a lot of people are saying. At least that's what I'm saying. I feel like Michelle should have ran personally.
But why? I know why. We only say that because we like Michelle.
Not even that, bro. Everything that Michelle has done, all the talk shows and everything that she's done under Obama, and all the nonprofits and stuff that she's done, bro, we know for a fact that Michelle would make a great president. Like, just to be honest. And I don't, and I see, yes, hell yeah, what? And a lot of people I seen on Facebook earlier today, a lot of people, some people, I'm not gonna say a lot, but some people are thinking that people only voted for Trump because he's a guy, and not a lot of people voted because he's a girl. I saw that on Facebook, and I was like, "But I heard that's not even really the case." Like,
look, hold on. Now, let me say this. This is my first time saying this.
Oh Lord, let me take a drink.
As a man, nigga, we might be in trouble with the women, bro. Because right now, women are pissed at men, bro.
Because of the Roe versus Wade,
man.
Because of Roe versus, and I think
they mad about the election,
and I think it's messed up.
Women really feel like, and they have the right to feel like that. They really feel like, and maybe this is fucking true, the way that how strongly they feel about it. But women really feel like they only voted for Trump because they didn't want to win. Women feel like men only voted for Trump. Bro. Men only voted for Trump because they didn't want a woman president whatsoever.
At least that's not the case
for me. That's hard to believe. Right. That would be hard for us to believe. But we not like most dudes.
I mean, that's a good point too. That's a good point.
Like, me and him are not like.
That's a good point.
We not like. We don't think like most how men think. Like, and I'm gonna be real. Dudes will be so intimidating when they feel like they intimidated or when they scared about, and let's be real, like that's gonna scare the shit out of a asshole ass dude who is in power of something, who runs something. He might feel some type of way that a woman is president, and that's fucked up.
But why? Because we want Michelle as president.
But see, this is not this the same dude who will vote against Michelle. This the same dude who wouldn't. He wouldn't want any woman to be president.
Yeah, but how can you be that weak of a mother?
Bro, that's some weak. Like, bro, you think it's not a lot of men.
I'm sorry, bro. That's some weak ass.
You think that's not? You think it's not a lot of dudes out here like that?
That's weak. That's weak. That's a weak ass mindset.
Yeah.
Like just
you should be comfortable. You should be comfortable enough in your own skin.
If you got that mindset,
who you think is right for the country.
And that's
you only voted for Trump because you really didn't want a woman in power. Yeah, you was a fuck nigga. I'm not even.
You use a fuck nigga. Yeah, you use a fuck nigga. You fuck nigga. Like just straight up. That's a weak ass mindset. I'm sorry, bro. I can't get behind that, dog. Just because it's a woman, like, no, bro. I can't get behind that, dog.
Yeah, like
I can't get behind that, bro. If you voted for Trump just because he's a guy, bro, I ain't got no hope for you, cuz.
A lot of men feel like that's not the only reason that they voted for him.
I mean, a lot of people in general, that's not the only reason they voted for him. We just saw, you was just listening when you walked in to what was that? Was that CNN?
No, that was Shannon Sharp.
That was Shannon Sharp? Okay, so you was just listening to the Shannon Sharp joint where they was talking about.
I'm sorry, that's not Shannon Sharp. That's motherfucking. What's his name, man?
Well, look it up. I don't want to misquote.
That's fucking Stephen Smith.
Stefan Smith. Okay, you was listening to Stefan Smith.
His shit, yeah.
And he basically was saying that Kamala didn't really answer a whole lot of good questions.
Well, and that was Bill O'Reilly.
Okay, Bill O'Reilly said
he got him on his show and he was saying that. And I'm gonna be honest, I've watched like fucking 4 or 5 videos with niggas on the news saying that she did not answer enough fucking questions.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say I sat here and followed it because I didn't. So I don't know if she answered questions or not.
I followed it.
I didn't follow it
a little enough. I followed it a little enough to know that she didn't answer enough questions.
See, well, I mean, shit. I guess
so. It's like at the end of the day, did she lose because she was a woman, or did she lose because she really wasn't prepared? I'm gonna lean more so she wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean to because I feel like they just kind of threw her in there.
Bro, did you know she only had 110 days to get ready for this shit?
That's what I'm saying. They just kind of threw her in there last minute. I feel like you could. That's like throwing the sheep to the. You just threw her to the damn wolves.
I said this earlier. She got set up for failure.
Like, why would you do that?
If she would have won, it would have been the greatest underdog story of all time. Instead, now we got the greatest presidential comeback story of all time.
Greatest underdog story?
Fuck yeah! You think because of how many people was shitting on her, and how many people was doubting her, and how many people was if she would have won?
Nah, I mean, if you put it that way,
if you put it that way,
because I was gonna say the underdog story would have been Bernie coming and winning. Bernie Sanders. Remember when everybody was like, "Feel the burn," you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. But let's keep it real. I feel like if we would have got Bernie,
I voted for Bernie.
That would have been interesting.
I wanted Bernie to win. Everybody, I can't remember who else was running. Who else was running around that time?
It was Bernie.
It was
Hillary.
Bernie, Hillary. Was it Bernie, Hillary, and Trump?
Yep.
I was.
You talking about 2016?
Yes.
Bernie, Hillary, and Trump.
I was like, Bernie should have won, bro. Like, real shit. Bernie should have got that.
I think I voted for Bernie.
I voted for Bernie, bro.
I did. I voted for Bernie that year.
And people
Bernie was talking that money shit,
bro,
y'all.
Hey, no, Bernie was talking cash, bro. He was talking cash.
He was talking that getting money shit. I can't even remember exactly what he was saying, but he was really talking about like playing into making more money for Americans.
Pretty much.
Kind of the same shit Trump did. And you know what's crazy too? All of the automotive industry voted for Trump.
The whole automotive
industry? They had to because they was coming.
We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Bro,
you telling me the whole industry voted for this man?
I would believe 100% yes, because if Kamala would have got in office, and this is a fact, I think they would have lost them jobs. They would have lost them jobs. I keep hearing that. And when I look on my social media timelines, by the way, y'all follow me on Instagram, cocky ass Rico. You know, I get my workout shit in. You know, any tips, anything y'all need, let me know. I answer back to anybody. I'm, whatever.
Follow the man.
Anyway, when I go on my social media and I look, I seen that, because we in Detroit, y'all. Y'all don't know. Shout out to Detroit. That's where we D-Town from. Nigga, don't say. What up, though? Right. What up, though? We don't say D-Town, this nigga. But D-Town, nigga. We ain't said that shit. Daddy ain't said that since 96.
It's throwback.
We might not look it, but we kind of.
I'm about to say, we old. Quit playing.
We don't really look it, though.
We ain't 19. We've been around for a minute.
Man. Anyway, so the automotive industry, we in Detroit, so we see the local people who work at Chrysler, GM, Ford. They voted for Trump, bro. They had, but they kind of had
multi-billion-dollar industry.
I'm not gonna say everybody, but come on, man. What you think they pushing that work?
I mean, hold on. Let me look.
What
at
you
this.
think they pushing that work?
Let me look at this again. So, just for reference, Kamala lost Michigan, which is where we at.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. People was coming door to door talking about Kamala, but we still lost. That's
because they knew the numbers was gonna be bad.
We lost Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky.
Nigga, we lost we lost everything except for basically the East Coast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like we lost everything.
Pretty much.
I mean, they got in a little bit of the West.
Yeah, we got Washington. We won Washington.
They got Washington, Oregon, and Cali. Nigga,
Illinois, we lost Illinois.
We didn't stand a fucking chance.
No, Texas, all the South.
And then look,
the South showed out for Trump.
And then you know for a fact, if soon as Texas win, it's a wrap.
Oh, it was a wrap. It was Texas and Georgia. Texas, Georgia, and Florida.
Texas, whoever Texas agrees with,
it was a wrap.
It's over, bro.
It was a wrap.
You lose.
It was a wrap.
They so fucking big.
Hey, I learned. I watched a comedian not too long ago. He said it took him 9 hours to get from one side of Texas to the other. I'm like, 9 hours to get through Texas?
It take 9 hours to drive from here to New York, nigga.
Yeah, 9 hours to get through Texas. Anybody from Texas, let me know if that's right or wrong. 9 hours to get through Texas?
It's a lot of big ass cities in Texas. You got Houston. You got motherfucking. I'm high. I can't even think of it. I was about to be a jackass and say Orlando, nigga. That's Florida, nigga. But the point is, nigga, they got Texas, and when you get Texas, they got every fucking thing. That motherfucker, nigga, they turned the whole map into some bloods.
Yeah, real. No,
nigga,
that's real.
Big whoop, nigga.
That's
look
real.
at that.
That's real.
A fact.
No, that's real. No, that's real.
Fact.
Like, look, that's real.
That's a fact. Numbers don't lie.
That's real.
And then look, they saying like motherfuckers can't even say like it was a cheat or a miscount or it was a landslide, bro.
From what I heard, when Trump won the election, Kamala disappeared. But now she's talking about she want to give her congratulations. Apparently, she gave her congratulations, and then Joe Biden gave her congratulations.
I wouldn't have wanted to come out the way that they dragged my name through the mud like that. It was big celebrities dragging her, bro.
I mean, look,
I follow Eddie Griffin on his shit, bro, and that nigga went crazy on her.
Bro, you gotta know what you're going
on her, bro.
You gotta know to a certain extent, bro. I'm sorry, like this is probably messed up to say, but to a certain extent, you knew it was coming and you didn't duck. Like I'm sorry, you knew they threw you in there last minute. You knew people didn't understand your policy.
But as vice president, what you supposed to say? I ain't gonna do this.
I mean, no, but you could have simply declined a little. You could have. They
was gonna be like, nigga, you doing this?
They can't force that lady to run for office.
It's the government. We don't know what the fuck they can do once you sign your life to them, nigga. What you talking about? We don't know.
Good fucking point. I guess you ain't never lying about that.
I ain't never had nobody work for the government that I knew for a fact that tell me anything. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming you sign your life away, especially as a vice president. How you gonna tell them no?
No, you can't.
How you gonna say no to that?
You can't. Now you think
you signed up to be the vice president.
Yeah, but that's a vice president. Just because you're a vice president don't mean you have to run to be the president, does it? Is that what it says on the dotted line when you sign up to be vice president? You have to run because
if something was to happen to the president, you got to step up.
Okay, but that's if something happens. Yeah, nothing happened to.
He got too fucking old.
No, he got old as shit.
Well, he was old.
That man was old as shit.
But the nigga,
that man was old as shit. He wasn't answering questions right.
He was fumbling off bikes.
He was falling. He fell over every 5 seconds.
He was tripping off planes, talking to people that wasn't there.
Motherfuckers wasn't speaking into his hearing aid.
What they call him, Slow Joe?
Yeah, Slow Joe.
It's his fault.
Slow Joe.
It's his fault for real. It's his fault. It's Biden's fault. It's Biden's fault that Kamala lost.
I don't think it's Biden's fault.
Fuck yeah, it's his fault.
I think it's the fault that when she got under Biden, she kind of like disappeared. Because you got to remember when Biden was running an election, This lady was all on Breakfast Club and all the rest of them shows, talking all that cash.
But he still did not give her enough time to prepare for this. If you
None of them gave him enough time. None of them gave her.
Who the fuck gets ready to be president in 3 months? Like, what is this? The head of state? Remember the movie Head of State with Chris Rock?
You ain't Chris Rock.
Yo, Bernie was phenomenal in that. Bernie Mac. Rest in peace to that man.
Man came through slapping motherfuckers. That's how you got to do it, right? That's how you got to do it. That's how you win an election.
Nah, man. You know what though? I feel bad for Kamala, bro.
Look, all said and done, I feel bad for Kamala. I
feel bad for the people. Like I watched a lot of heartbreaking videos of people that was.
Oh, bro, Facebook is angry right now, bro. My Facebook. Motherfuckers is mad.
People just don't understand.
Motherfuckers is mad.
Bro. I kind of don't neither. You know what I'm saying? Like neither. That's how much I don't understand. I had to say it twice. I kind of don't neither though, bro. Like it's kind of like, damn.
Yeah. Again. And I mean, if we talk about that, what's going to be his like first policy? What's going to be the first thing he tries to pass? I'm curious to know. I'm curious because I'm almost like, let him cook. Like for real, I'm almost like, let him cook because I want to see. I want to see what this man is going to do. I'm curious because the first time he ran, it was a comedy fest. We had content, like just straight up. The first time Trump ran for office, the first 4 years. Hey, hashtag Trump.
Trump.
Hashtag Trump, bro. The first time this man ran for office, bro, the first 4 years, it was literally a comedy fest. Nobody took this man serious.
Man, he was a skit on SNL every week.
Every week, bro. Nobody took him serious. It was niggas with his talking about his wig was flopping all over the place. Like talking about he was getting dissed by his lady. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck it's about to be. We got 4 years of this nigga.
Oh, bro. Just know we got 4 years of content. I can almost guarantee you we're about to have at least 4 years of content.
I guess that's good. That's cool.
That's good for us.
That's good for us. But because content. Well, we was gonna have content anyway.
No, I mean, but
like, how long we already in it? We 30 minutes talking about this shit. I mean,
we gonna have content. I cannot wait. I'm sorry, bro. 6 months from now, I cannot wait to see what it's gonna look like 6 months from now. And that's just to be honest, bro. Like, no diss to
I couldn't vote
Kamala
for
or Trump or nothing. Like, look,
I couldn't vote for Trump because I could not say out loud I voted for Trump.
But look, I'll be honest. If I knew something that Trump was going to do, that we know that he was going to do, because we all know that these politicians, they get in these offices, they start off promising you the world, and then when they get in office, they don't give you nothing.
Mm-mm.
They don't give you shit.
Mm-mm.
Like, we're not even gonna sit up here and act like any of the promises that 90% of these motherfuckers politicians made came to fruition.
I can't even think of none. Like, I just went into a little bit of a daydream trying to think of one. I can't. But then again, like, I'm 33. I've only voted. This would have only been, I think, my 5th time voting if I would have went and voted. So, I mean, what is that?
I voted since I was able to vote. You know what I'm saying?
2 times was Obama. Or no, I voted once for Obama, once for Bernie.
Oh, I definitely voted for Bernie.
Then I went.
Shout out to Bernie.
So really, no, I think this would only been my 4th time voting. So it's like, I mean, I definitely gotta.
I don't even know. Is Bernie still alive, right?
Yeah, he didn't pass away or nothing, but he got to be up there in age.
Yeah, I'm about to say Bernie got to be old by now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's the next topic, man?
All right, we didn't wasted a whole half hour off of this election, and we just came up with the idea that look, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing, and this is just, don't take what we say as gospel. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is just
going off. What we see on YouTube and Instagram and what we see on the internet too.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we know, and this is how we feel. Y'all might have a difference of opinion. That's okay. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. And it's okay to have a difference of opinion.
Let me know something.
So, all right, we talked about that. Let's get into let's sidebar real quick. Let's sidebar real quick. Mental health, because I feel like that kind of goes into this whole thing we'll be talking about. Let's sidebar into mental health,
because right now people's mental health is that plays into the all the videos I watch with people crying and being really upset. I didn't realize so many people was gonna be so scared and so anxious and have so much anxiety, and now for a fact people are depressed.
Yeah, bro. And that's not to say that, you know what I'm saying, it's not a way to get help. Like, let's just start off there. If you are depressed, if you are feeling some kind of way, if something's going on that you need to talk about, find help. Talk about it.
I think
Don't
everybody
hold on to
I
it.
think everybody now definitely goes into, nobody's ashamed to go talk to
I don't know. I still know some people that's not.
Well, if you do, that's probably just you probably just think like in the Stone Age. But come on, like everybody our age knows like you got to talk to somebody.
I mean, you nowadays, yes, you definitely have to. Nowadays, you definitely have to talk to somebody, just because of what everybody is going through. You got to think gas is high, bills is high,
Gas is kind of coming down.
High.
Gas is coming down a little bit though.
I mean, not enough.
It's cool.
Not enough.
Well,
I would like it to get back down to $2.
They give it $2 now.
I would like it to get back down to $2, please. Like, I'll be fine with that.
Some gas, gas can make you depressed too.
But it's not, bro. It's just
you drive cars like ours, it will.
Right. I get depressed every time I fill up that big ass truck.
Man.
Shit.
I drive Chargers. So you already know what that's like.
Shit. My wallet's on fire right now. But bro. Mental health is such a big issue. Not a lot of people are. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it, but people are more aware of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple years ago when we was growing up, nah, bro, people wasn't worried about your mental health. It was
black people.
Yeah, bro. Like that was the last thing on people's mind. People was worried about surviving the next day.
But that's what created a trauma. You know what I mean? And a cycle that motherfuckers ain't really trying to break unless you at a certain age and you know better.
Okay. So what mental health aspects are we talking about? We talking about straight depression, anxiety, anger issues? Because I feel like anger issues can be considered a mental health issue, because if you overly angry, like if you angry too much,
that's for sure a mental health issue. If you just an angry motherfucker all the time, you definitely need to go seek help about that shit.
I feel like you do.
100%. I feel like but that plays into all of that, bro. That's all emotions. So it's like that's got to play into. It depends on the person.
Yeah, and there are a couple of people that I wish would have sought help. Like seriously, there's a couple of people that I wish definitely would have sought help.
We ain't gotta say who. Nah, I got a couple people too.
I got a couple.
I got a couple. You know what I mean? Personally, I still haven't went to go talk to somebody about my trauma, about my stuff, and about. I sometimes have. I ain't gonna say I struggle with mental health because it's like I smoke a lot of weed, so it's like I kind of just put my shit in, and I lift weights, so it's like. So I kind of put a lot of my mental health into that, but I will say if I don't have it and I'm irritable and now I'm thinking about I get anxious easily.
But there's nothing wrong with, at least I feel like there's nothing wrong with smoking. Like if that helps you with your mental health,
it's
on a regular day-to-day basis.
Too much damn money.
Now, if you overly indulge, okay, that might be an issue. But if you have, I feel like if you have one eye, there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
What's overly indulging with smoking weed?
I mean, I feel like if you on like 6-7 a day, then
it used to be a time where I would be on 6-7 a day, and I still didn't feel like that was overly indulgent. But then it's like I knew motherfuckers that would smoke an ounce a day, like literally, because they look. First of all, if you in the weed business, you smoking all day.
I mean, yeah, that's
if you
That's
if you
facts.
big time and
That's
you
facts.
already established
That's
and you
facts.
already to a certain point. And you a smoker, most of the time you smoking all the day. You smoking with your customers, you smoking with your family, you smoking with your friends.
But see,
most of the time you the weed man, so you that nigga on your block probably.
Well, what happened to moderation, man? What happened to moderation? Just went out the window, huh?
Black people don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, good point.
Moderation.
Yeah, good point. Good point. We need help with that. We need some assistance.
I'm going to break down what exactly that means.
Moderation is doing it. Moderation
is breaking it up. That's basically having discipline.
Right. Moderation is not doing too much. It's breaking it up to where you're doing it at a reasonable pace or reasonable amount. You do it in moderate. You don't do it all the time, but you section it off.
But you know what though? This goes back into the mental health thing. This is why people don't know what a moderation means, because we struggle so much with mental health. We pour it all in vices. So it's like, obviously we shouldn't be doing that as much as we do.
Probably not. I mean, but I feel like I don't drink that much, because most times I drink is usually only on the weekend.
But if you get stressed or if you feel like,
well, I might take a drink. Yeah. I might take a drink.
100%.
I might take a drink.
100%. Like me, I hate that I got the habit that I got. Like, as far as weed is concerned. And the reason why I hate it is because I've came so far when it comes to discipline.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I can have self-control over pretty much anything else. Maybe not pussy. Did
you have to put that in? I mean, I figured that was a given.
I mean, I can have self-control. No, I can have self-control when it comes to that.
I figured that was a given. Look, bro.
But it's like, when it comes to weed, I feel like that is the one thing that kind of has a engine in controlling my everyday situation, because it's like I've smoked so long, it's a routine. I'm waking up, even at 3:00 in the morning to get up to go to work. I'm waking up, I'm reaching over,
but
I
that's
might
a
grab
lot of
like
people,
a little piece like this or something like that and just hit. Yeah,
but that's a lot of people. I don't want you to think it's just you. That's a lot of people.
But my point is, this what goes back to what ain't no such thing as moderation when it comes to It's no such thing when it comes to that when it comes to people dealing with trauma on an everyday basis.
But don't you think it's
grieving, when you comes to deal with, because mental health, sometimes you're born with it, but let's keep it real. Most of the time it's caused through time, through life experiences.
Through repetition.
Like, at the end of the day, you find a way to deal with that shit.
But I mean, even trauma you could go through your whole life not experiencing nothing too outrageous. You know what I'm saying? But then that one thing happens to you that can send you spiraling. So it's almost like a double-edged sword. The trauma prepares you for life and kind of toughens you up for life. But it can also harm you in a very severe way if you don't seek help.
But look at how many people we know that folded.
A lot. Folded.
Not everybody is built for that shit, bro.
A lot
of people ain't
folded.
Mentally ready to even go into everyday life.
But I feel like you have to accept that you're gonna go through something. Like, there's nothing wrong with being down in the dumps for a little while, but don't let it consume your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it take you over to the point where you can't function. You're gonna go through stuff.
Basically, be a functioning addict. No, I'm joking. Because look, I consider myself a functioning, weed addict
to a certain extent.
And I don't even like to call myself an addict of anything other than like positive shit. But when it comes to marijuana, it's like definitely something. If I go too long without it, I feel like you know what I mean? I feel it. I feel like, all right, I need to go smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go. Yeah. And we all, and it's like, you got to wean yourself off that shit to really, like, you stopped because you had to. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through some stuff.
But I was a kid, bro. I didn't know. Look, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I was young. I was hurt. I was going through a lot. Like, you got to think about it, bro. When I was when I was growing up, I seen my friend die. I seen my brother die.
Hey, look, this life could be Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I seen my grandma take her last breath from cancer. I seen that spiral out of control a little bit with my dad. My mom spiraled for years after my brother died, bro. After Daryl passed away, mom spiraled for years,
And
dog.
and you know, this goes into people
Needing them services, bro. Needing mental health services, bro. And it's not even like, oh, I'm just crazy or anything like that, or I'm just out of my no, bro. Like
you need to go talk to somebody.
You have to talk to somebody if you feeling some kind of like if you feeling like that, you have to go talk to somebody. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, and that's just life experience. And it wasn't until me and my wife went through the things that we went through that I was able to sit there and be like, I need help.
Oh yeah, a woman to make you
like I need help.
A woman that cares about you is gonna hold up a mirror.
Yes, bro, and
she's gonna make you.
And if she wasn't there to hold up a mirror, bro, like real shit, if my wife wasn't there to hold up the mirror that she held up, I don't think I would ever got help. I think I would have still been an angry motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
100%. If it wasn't for my wife, neither, I probably wouldn't have even considered.
Bro, and then I very much appreciate that from her, dog. Like real shit, I very much appreciate that from her because. Like I said, when we went through what the hell we was going through, it took that to be like, all right, I need to talk to somebody. We need to talk to somebody type shit. You know what I'm saying? And we've been better for